So today I'm going to talk about 3 lessons that I've learned about the world from bicycle touring. So cycling in all of these different countries, you probably can think to yourself, okay, you probably learned something from this, and today I'm going to share 3 things that I've learned. The first thing is people are good anywhere you go. So if we watch the mass media, it's full of stereotypes, giving us bad news, negativity, poisoning our brain. So that's why I stopped watching news and TV 15 years ago, and it's made the best difference in my life. So I turned off the news, turned off the TV, and got on the bike and started reading books instead. And that's made all the difference psychologically, making my mind so much more calm. And I've learned that people are good all over the world. It doesn't matter where you go. People are always there waiting for you with a smile. They see you on a bike or with a backpack as a visitor, and they're curious. They want to help you. They want to get to know you. They want friends from other parts of the world too, just like we do. And people are the same, and they want to help each other, and humanity is good. That's the underlying common thread of humanity, that we are all good people. We all want good things. We all want the best for our family, for ourselves. We all want to have positive relationships. It doesn't change no matter where you are, no matter if you are in Seoul, South Korea, if you are in Detroit, Michigan, if you are in Mexico City, if you are in Ecuador, if you are in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, or maybe Calcutta, India, or Lahore, Pakistan, Oman, or Dubai, Uzbekistan, Shahrizabs, Tajikistan, it's all the same. People, they want the same thing, and they're all beautiful people everywhere. So my advice to you is go out and enjoy it. I've never had a bad experience with people on my cycling trips. I could be lucky, but that's just what I've experienced, and I share that with you. So people are beautiful, people are helpful, and people always will greet you with a smile. So go out there with a smile and explore on your bike. That's the first thing. The second thing is people are beautiful in the world, but the world is still a crazy place. So a lot of crazy things happen in the world. There are genocides, there's modern day slavery happening right now as we speak. And that's unfortunate. And there's not much I can do about it. But just acknowledge that the world is crazy and it's an emergency situation when 25 million people, maybe 30 kilometers to the north of me, they can't move around, right? Those people in North Korea, they can't ride their bikes anywhere. Why would they even think about riding a bike? They're thinking about survival. They're waiting for hours and hours in the winter just to get a bucket of water in the cold. You know, they're going to China, crossing rivers, and turning into sexual slaves just for a bite to eat. That's crazy in the world today, you know. We live in abundance here, but a few kilometers to the north of Seoul, it's much different. You cross that uncrossable line and boom. I can't even imagine what those people are going through. So it's a crazy, crazy world, and human rights, I hope we all start thinking about this together. That's part of the reason why I make this video, because everybody deserves food on their plate, everybody deserves water, everybody deserves safety, everybody deserves the necessities to thrive and live a happy life together as global citizens. So that's the second thing. The world is crazy, and you see things, you hear stories about people. I remember on the border with Bangladesh and Myanmar when all the people from Myanmar, the Muslims, were being oppressed by the regime a few years ago, and they crossed the border to Bangladesh. I met a guy in a cafe whose entire family was slaughtered by the Myanmar government, and he crossed the border to Bangladesh, and he was working in a cafe, and I just couldn't believe his story. Just crazy, crazy things happen in the world. So anyway, human rights, let's try to do something. Let's try to love each other. Let's try to talk to our politicians. Your vote will count more if you bring this up and demand that politicians and those with a lot of power take these things into consideration instead of, sure, we've got a lot of problems on our own soil, like taxes. Maybe you don't like that your taxes are being raised. You think your standard of living is being taken away. But think about if you had to live in hunger and freeze out in the cold for hours and hours just to get a bucket of water, or take a bath in this river right behind me instead of your nice warm shower. So anyway, these things I think about a lot, and that's something that tour cycling has given me, seeing the reality of the world and how crazy it is. The third thing is that life is beautiful everywhere. Everywhere you go, life is so beautiful. I see life all around me. In the background, I see a river flowing. It just soothes my mind. I see a tree here right above me with its leaves. I inhale the fresh air because of the leaves right above me here. Half of me is up in that tree, providing my lungs with oxygen. And half of the air, half of it's all coming inside of me. So the people, nature, the rivers, the oceans, the deserts, it's all beautiful. And we all have to learn to respect it as global citizens, or else it's going to get hotter and hotter. This river floods every summer. It floods more and more and more. Climate change is a reality. So let's all take some action in our own lives and think about, do some reflecting. Do we really need to buy all of these extra things? Is it really making us happy to buy that extra coat, to buy that extra steak that you really want to eat? Is that really necessary? Is it really necessary to buy that car, to get in the car and drive when you could get on a bike, get yourself in shape, cut down on those gasoline expenses? Look around, feel the wind in your face, feel the sunshine, wave at that person and give them a smile and make that person's day. Spread that positive energy. So beauty is everywhere. It's everywhere. It's in the people, it's in the plants, it's in the trees, it's in the fruits, it's in the rivers, it's in the deserts. So get out there, enjoy the beauty that the world has to offer. So these are the three things: that people are wonderful, number one; number two, the world is crazy; and number three, that life is everywhere around you. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Subscribe so I can keep bringing you more videos about bicycle touring, global citizenship, and my adventures. Hit subscribe and the bell so you can get updates. And please leave a comment. What have you learned about the world while on your bicycle tours? So I'm Intrepid Global Citizen. We'll see you next time.